All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very...
Photographs can evoke a wide range of human feelings, from happiness to anger, laughter to pain, joy and sorrow. A photograph can make you feel something far beyond any verbal description. If any of these photographs moved you or made you think, maybe you should consider a position as a photojournalist.
A photojournalist is someone that takes pictures for newspapers and magazines. These photographs tell stories about events, people, places, and objects. They are able to recognize a scene or event as important or unusual, make decisions instantly, sometimes even in dangerous circumstances. Since they usually use digital photography and transmit pictures electronically, they must always stay up to date technologically. A photojournalist documents history through their photographs and also have one key goal: to enlighten the world through their photographs and stories.
Okay, now for a quick history behind photojournalism. The emergence of photojournalism, along with its current path, depends a great deal upon technological developments in the camera. As early as the Crimean War in the mid-19th century, photographers were using the novel technology of the box camera to record images of British soldiers in the field. However, the widespread use of cameras as a way of reporting news didn't come until the advent of the smaller, more portable cameras, which used the enlargeable film negatives to record images. The introduction of the 35mm camera in the 1930s made it possible for photographers to move with the action, taking shots of events as they were unfolding. Newspapers quickly took advantage of this portability, and publications like Life, Sports Illustrated, and the Daily Mirror staked their reputation on fresh, timely images of matters of interest to their readers. With the introduction of digital cameras, journalism has greatly augmented its capacity for reporting up-to-the-minute news from around the world. Not limited by exposures on a roll of film, digital chips can store up to 1,000 images and are less sensitive to airport X-rays and exposure to light. With a wireless internet connection, a journalist can send images from the field to his or her editor within seconds of their initial capture. As a medium, the digital photograph has opened up new venues for gathering news, from small, self-published newsletters to the online blog. These new venues mean an increased market and an accelerated pace for the transmission of news through photographic images.
There are many famous photojournalists, such as Robert Capa, Margaret Burke White, and Eugene Smith. Duties in this field are plentiful. Perhaps the most important task of a photojournalist is to photograph breaking news or individuals for a variety of media. Photojournalists who work for local publications often cover local news in photographs: meetings, press conferences, school functions, plays, accidents, weather-related events, and other important community issues. People who work in this field might travel the world and specialize in covering international events such as war, protests, rallies, cultural stories, and political elections. Some photojournalists are assigned different stories and expected to formulate ideas in order to pitch them to their editor. However, some can afford to create their own ideas to pitch. Some photojournalists, referred to as freelancers, work alone. They are able to set up their own tasks by themselves. To be a photojournalist, you have to be very self-motivated. You must promote your own services, be able to book your own assignments, negotiate contracts, handle travel arrangements, create equipment pack lists, secure licenses to photograph in public places, invoice your clients, and handle all the bookkeeping.
The overall salary range per year for a photojournalist can be anywhere from $28,000 to $72,000. The amount of money you make usually depends on your experience in the field. Your income can also depend on the size of the network or publication you are working for. Also, you must take into account your geographical location. Some places may pay more than others. If you are a freelance photojournalist, you sell your work to other media to enhance your income.
Photojournalism can be a highly satisfying field of work. You have the opportunity to show the world something they may not have seen if it wasn't for your photograph. The world may seem to shrink as you bring different cultures together with the news you choose to present. Personal satisfaction may also arise from helping people by publishing your stories and photographs. The travel opportunities that can come your way may never exist outside the field. Finally, you will have the chance to meet so many people from all over this beautiful planet. Advantages of the photojournalism career can include a colorful variety of assignments, loads of travel perks, an outlet for creativity, advanced opportunities, and the ability to speak to many people. Disadvantages can include lack of personal time, restrictions on relationships, censorship of ideas, and dangerous working conditions. Working conditions for photojournalists are very hard to pinpoint down. One day, you could be working in an office, and the next day, running for your life from hungry cannibals who want nothing more than to nibble on your leg and use your head as a soccer ball. Often, for the sake of getting the perfect image, the photograph takes importance over the photographer's own safety. When traveling, a photojournalist also must think about the disease and severe weather they will be exposed to. Long days, heavy equipment, and rough terrain makes it a career for mentally and physically strong individuals.
Newspapers, magazines, television, and other publications each have career opportunities for photojournalists. Competition is key in this field. Because there aren't enough positions in the field to accommodate how many people it attracts, you must be very dedicated and talented at what you do. The employment rate of news analysts, reporters, correspondents, and photojournalists is expected to grow more slowly than other occupations through the year 2012. Many newspapers and networks are either merging together or closing, and there is a definite lag in the growth of the industry. On the bright side, online newspapers and magazines provide new opportunities where there were none before. The burnout rate in the photojournalism career is high because of the demanding nature of the profession. Positions then open up as other photographers retire or move into other fields. There may be greater opportunities for new photojournalists with local newspapers and networks. Advancement and promotional opportunities in this field are plentiful if you are an experienced and reputable photojournalist.
Photojournalists should be calm, independent, flexible, organized, technical, adaptable, respectful, and physically fit. Also, being able to speak different languages can be very helpful. You must also be knowledgeable in the areas of journalism and photography, as well as technology, so you can coordinate them while working with speed and accuracy.
Future photojournalists should expect to go to school for 2 to 4 years and take college courses such as photojournalism, photography, journalism, or some other type of mass communication course. Some schools that might be of interest to someone going into this field would be Sheridan College in Oakville, Ontario, and Loyalist College in Belleville, Ontario, for photography courses. Journalism programs are offered at a number of colleges such as Durham College, Mohawk College, Niagara College, and many more.
Photojournalism is a very demanding career choice, but it also can be very rewarding. It allows you to share your passions with the rest of the world and can be the first steps to a better tomorrow.